Hey everyone, it's BremSter and I'm back with the middle puzzle in the Barbie Sudoku series. Yeah, I'm really loving this series. I'm recording them in a batch because I kind of have to. So if you're thinking, oh my lord, a pink puzzle a day is a problem, try doing all of them at once. I mean, I'm probably going to have to take a break after this one, but yeah, wow. So this is Cell Division by Microbiologist Barbie, because I remember when Microbiologist Barbie hit the TV screen and there was discussion about it. It's like, how is Barbie a microbiologist? Why can't Barbie be a microbiologist? Barbie can be whatever she wants to be. I think it's great. I'm really loving this series. I don't know what it is. Something I can't say I never played with dolls. I've got several of them around me, most of them pop caps from Hamilton or Star Wars or stuff. And I had Star Wars dolls as a kid. And people say, oh, they were action figures. They were dolls. If you were a guy who played with action figures and you picked on people for playing with dolls, you played with dolls. But it's great. I just loving this. And this is so cool. I just wish I'd seen the movie before I could have done this, but it's just situation didn't allow it. I'm hoping to release these probably mid to late August, so hopefully I'll have seen the movie by the time these puzzles come out. But yeah, and hopefully I'll have got this off beta Sudoku pad and onto the full one. I'm solving them on the beta version, but hopefully it'll be on the full Sudoku pad by the time I'm releasing these puzzles. But yeah, just so much fun. And the fact that setters thought that this was a great idea, and it's so cool. And thank you, Sven, for coming to the party with the Barbie party with making the grid capable of doing what we thought would be cool, because it had to be pink. It had to be pink. This is just great. So anyway, let's have a look at Cell Division by Microbiologist Barbie. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every pink box, in every pink row, and in every pink column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. All pink lines are both modular and region sum lines. Oh no. Lines continue straight through intersections. So I'm assuming that means these intersections. So this is a line that does this, and this is a line that does this, and it's the same down here. That's one line, that is a different line. Each set of 3 adjacent cells on a modular line contains digits with 3 different remainders when divided by 3. So what that normally means, or what that does mean, is where with an entropic line you're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is horizontal on your keypad. With entropic lines, the divided by 3, the remainders are 147 has a remainder of 1, 258 has a remainder of 2, and 369 has a remainder of 0. So those are your modular things, which are the vertical bands on your numeric keypad. So just remember the vertical banding on your number pad, either in Sudoku pad or on your keyboard or wherever you're solving. So 147, 258, 369, they're the modular bands. The sum of the digits on a region sum line within a particular region, which are the pink boxes, must be the same for all regions the line passes through. So what that means is these 3 digits here will have the same sum as those 2 digits there. Yeah, I'll do it in pink, even though it makes it invisible, but that's what it means. So let's get rid of all of the coloring. Digits separated by a solid pink dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio. Not all dots are necessarily given. So those dots are in a 1 to 2 ratio, and that just means one dot is double the other. So I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer, and let's give Cell Division a shot. Region sum line and modular. Okay. So we know. So this is the sum of those 3 dots. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. But 6, 7, 8, or 9 are in any of the modular sets. So that's fine. And I've got the same here. This is the sum of these. So the minimum of those is 1, 2, or 3, which is 6. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, these are 3 different modularities. So 1, 2, 3 are different modularities. So it could be 6. 7 is 1, 2, 4, and 1 and 4 are the same modularity, but these are different modularities. So it can't be 7. Now, if it was 8, it would be 1, 2, 5, and 2 and 5 are the same modularity. That wouldn't work. Or 1, 3, 4, and 1 and 4 are the same modularity. That doesn't work. So it can't be 8. So these can't be 7 or 8. And if it's 9, 1, 2, 6 works. 1, 3, 5 works. and 2, 3, 4 works. Holy cow. But these are 6 and 9 only. And these are 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, or 2, 3, 4. But there's black dots here. If these are 1, 2, 3, this can't be 1, 2. Oh, can it be 1, 2, 3? Yes, it could be 1, 2, 3, but the 1 would go here. So it'd be 1 with 2, 3, and these would be 4 and 6. This is 6, because I couldn't put 1 on this dot because I need 2 on the line, and the 1 on a dot would put a 2 next to it because of the way that a black dot works. Because the black dot is a doubling. So 1 doubles to 2, and that's the only possibility. 2 doubles to 4, 4 doubles to 8, 4 doubles to 8, or 3 doubles to 6, and 4 doubles to 8. So you've got 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, and 4, 8. And 2 and 4 can go with 2 other numbers, but 1, 8, and 3, and 6 can only go with 1 other number. If this is 9, if it's 2, 3, 4, I may be looking at this the wrong way. If it's 2, 3, 4, I could go 2, 3 with a 4 here and have the 2 go with a 1. Or I could put 3 off and put 2... Could I put 2, 4 on these dots? Yeah, I could. There's too many options. There's way too many options. That's not the way to look at this. But these are modular. Wait a minute. These are modular. So this run of 3 digits has 3 different modularities. This run of 3 digits has 3 different modularities. So this run of 3 digits must have 3 different modularities, which does work for my previous setup. This is 3 different modularities. But wait a minute. If this is 6 and this is 1, 2, 3, if this was 6, didn't we determine if this is 6, this would have to be the 1, and these would have to be the 2, 3, so that they could go with 4 and 6. But 6, because of the modularity, this would have, because of the way it works, there's 3 different modularities, but 6 and 3 are the same modularity, and they wouldn't be 3 different modularities in the thing. This is 9. This is absolutely 9. Because if I made this 6, the 3 would have to be too close to it. So this is 3 or 6, which means none of these are 3 or 6, and this is 1, 2, 4, and 8. And one of them is 1, 2, and one of them is 4, 8. And because one of them is 1, 2, this can't be 1, 2, 6, because if this is a 1, 2, 6 line, the 1 would have the 2 next to it, and this wouldn't be 1, 2, 6. This is the 3, which means on this line, these have to sum to 6. Which means they're 2, 4. There's no 1, 8 here. This is 2, 4. This is 1, 8. And 2, 4, 3 is correct. They are different modularities. That's beautiful. But what now? 9 is in one of those 2. But we know that I can't put a 6 on this line. But this line isn't as powerful because I don't have the dots. This could be 1, 2, 3. Because if this is 6, this could be 1, 2, 3 because I could put the 3 there. And this could be 1, 2. But I know these are my modularity that I colour in yellow. There's a yellow in here. So these are 3 different modularities because there's one of each modularity there and there's one of each modularity there. This is 6, 7, 8, 9 because these are 3 different digits. So they're a minimum of... Hang on, I've got the same issue here. This is the same thing I found up the top. So these... So these are 3 different digits. So they're a minimum of 6, 1, 2, 3. But this can't be a 9. It can't be a 7 because 7 would have, is on a black dot, on a pink dot, one of the digits has to be low and the other one has to be even, because 1 doubles to 2, 2 doubles to 4, 3 doubles to 6, 4 doubles to 8. You can never put a high odd digit on it because there's no partner for it. So this can't be a 7, it's a 6 or an 8. But if this is 1, 2, 3, no, that can be 1, 2, 3. It's only this one that can't. So, but if this is 8, how do I make this work? I've only got 1, 2, 5, and 2 and 5 are the same modularity, or 1, 3, 4, and 1 and 4 are the same modularity. This is a 6, so this is a 3, which puts a 3 down here. But this is 1, 2, 3. So this is the 3, and this is a 1, 2 pair. There you go. And these are all the yellow modularity. But the 2 makes this the 4 and this the 2, which means this is the 1 and this is the 8. Now 4 and 1 are what I call a blue modularity, and 2 and 8 are what I call yellow. I use my same high-low, low, mid, high colors, but I go left, mid, left, center, right. So the low digits are the one on the left, the mid digits are the one in the middle, and the high digits are the one on the right. That's the way I do it anyway. So I don't know which of these is which. Now, this can't be 3, 6. So these are from 1, 2, 4, 8. Now, I can't put 1 there. I can't put 2 or 8 there. So if this is 1, this is 2. If this is 4, this is 2 or 8. So this can't be 4. So this is 2 or 8, which are the same modularity. That's the mid modularity. And 1 and 4 is always the same modularity. It's the low modularity. So this has to be, because of the modular line, this is also green. That's cool. This is a triple, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, and 8. Well, there's no 8 up there. This is 5, 7. This is 8, and 8 is middle modularity, if I can select it. 5 and 7 are just not high. So this is a 6, 9 pair, and 6 and 9 are both high modularity. There you go. So there is a 6 or a 9 on this, which is the high modularity, because I need to have a high modularity on this, and I've only got 1 left. So there is a 6 or a 9 in here as well. This can't be high and it can't be mid, because mid can't be too close to each other and all the highs are taken. This is a low modularity, which is 1, 4, or 7, and it's not 1. And then 3 away is also a low modularity. So this is 1, 4, 7. So this is actually the high modularity, which is 3, 6, or 9, which has a remainder of 0. I know it's not high, mid, low. That's not the correct terminology for it, but it's what I use and cope. Okay, so this is actually a 9 now because it sees a 6, which means it was always yellow modularity. So this is yellow modularity. So it's 3 or 6 because it can't be 9. Because I can't have 9 on what is effectively a 9 region sum line. Now, this can't be a 7 because it's on a pink dot. So 1 goes with 2 and 4 goes with 2 or 8. And 2 and 8 are always the same modularity. This is green modularity. So 3 away from it, that one is green modularity. And these are both blue modularity. So these are both 1, 4, 7. This is cool. This is 2, 5, 8. Now, I can't put 7 on a line that sums to 9. I can't put 8 on a line that sums to 9. So this is 1, 3, 5 or 1, 2, 6. Well, this 8 makes this the 2. 2 can go with 1 or 4. Oh, this is 6. So this is 1, 2, because this 6 means I've got 3 to make up. So this is 1, this is 2, which means this is 1 and this is 2. 1 is the blue modularity and 2 is the green modularity. This is now 5 or 8 because I've got a 2 in the box already. One of these is a 1. Hang on, but these have to sum to 9. So this is 2 and 7. Yes, this is so cool. So this is the 1 by Sudoku. Now this isn't 3, 6. So this is from 1, 2, 4, 8, which means it doesn't contain a yellow modular value on it. This is so cool. So this is either 4, 8 or 3, 6. So it's either 4, 8 or 6 and 3. They're the only possibilities. And I'm starting to get lost. So the maximum these can sum to is 15. I know 9 is in here somewhere. 8 is in one of those two by Sudoku. I'm trying to figure out the math for this. This can't be 9, 8, but it could, because then these would be blown. But it could be 9, 5, because 9, 5, 1 would mean that this is 8, 7. There's a 1 in here somewhere. It's in one of those. We know this is blue, and we know this is green. So this is from 147, and this is from 258, but it has to sum to 9, which works. 1, 8, 4, 5, or 7, 2. So that's unhelpful. That is ridiculously unhelpful. We know there's a yellow down here and a blue down here. So this is green. This has to be green, which is 258, because this contains 1 of each. So these have to contain 2 of each, and I was missing a green. So this is 2, 5, or 8. And this must have a 5 on it, because it's got to have 1 of each, and I don't have a 5 in here yet. So there's no 5 here. This is a 2, 8 pair. There is a 5 on this line. There's no 3 on this line, but it could have 6 or 9. So the minimum here is 11 plus 4. So the minimum on this line is 15, because I can't use 1, 2, 3. So I must use 1 of each. So the minimum blue I could use is 4. I must have a 5. And then the minimum yellow I could use is 6. So 4, 5, 6, which is 15. But the maximum this could be is 17. Wait a minute. Something very weird is going on here. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. That's not a 9. If I put a 9 in here, the minimum these could sum to... If I put a 9 here, the minimum these would sum to would be 4 and 5, which would make this 18. This would have to sum to 18, and that'd have to be 2 9s. That is not a 9. That's a 9, which makes it the other yellow. This is 4 or 5. Now, I feel this has to be 15. Now, if I do 8, 9, if I make this 17, like if I was to make this 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7 is 18. So if it's not 4, 5, 6, the minimum I could make it is 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 is 18. No, I could make it 4, 6, 7. But I have to have a 4 on this line, because otherwise I make it 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 makes it 18, and this would still have to be 2 9s. So there must be a 4 on here with the 5. So this is a 7. There must be a 4 and a 5 on here. Now, if I do 4, 5, I can't do 4, 5, 9, because then I'm back up here. So what's the other modular? This is 4, 5, 6. That is beautiful. Because the yellow digit I've got is 9, 4, 5, 9 is 18, and this would have to be 18, and it's 2 9s, and it doesn't work. This is 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 and 9. That is cool. 4, 5, 6 means that's the 9, and that's the 6. So this is a 15. So it's either 9, 6, and it can't be 9, 6, so it's 7 and 8. 7 is in the blue range, 8 is in the green. That makes this 5, which means this is not 5. This is not 6, by the way. That is very cool. I'm hoping I'm right. Now, this is 6. If this was 9, this would be 15. Oh, no, that could work. If this is 3, this would be 9, and that would be 2. If this is 6, this would be 12, and I can't make that 12. So this is not 6. At least I've got that. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 4, and 5. Seven is up here somewhere. 9 is in one of those two. Actually, no, it's not. By Sudoku, 9 is right there because I can't put 9 on the black dot. Hang on, how does this line work? Because that is all in one box. Does that just mean it has to sum to itself? I'm assuming that line just has to be modular. So I can't put 3 or 6 on this line, is what that's telling me. I still know 9 is in one of those two. 7 is up here. This was very cool, by the way. So if this is 3, this is 2. And if this is 9, this is 8. If no, that does allow that to be. If this is 2. If this is 1, this is 2. I'm not sure about that. Well, I am sure that if this is 1, this is 2, but I was wondering if that did something there, and I don't think it does. Okay. Nine is in one of those two. There's no 1 here anymore, so there's no 8 here. There's no 7. This is 4 and 5. Okay, so that makes this 7 and this 5. 7 is in the blue range, 5 is in the green range. So what's this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 8. Well, there's no 1 there, there's no 2 there. One and 8 are fine. This is either from blue or green. If it's from blue, it's from 4 or 7, and if it's from green, it's from 8. So this is 4, 7, or 8 only. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Now, I know the sum of these. Now, this is something. So I know the sum of those because the entire row sums to 45. But these digits over here sum to 21. So these sum to 24. So those digits here, which I'm just going to mark in, pink is terrible for this puzzle, I'm marking grey. So those grey cells sum to 24. So these cells here have to have the same sum as those, but those have the same sum. So this is 12. Those cells here, which I'm going to mark in orange, those orange cells have to have a sum of 12. So if this was an 8, those cells there would have to have a sum of 4. This is a 2. This is an 8. Now these cells have to have a sum of 10. If this is a 7, those would have to sum to 3, and I can't without a 2. That's not a 7. These have a sum of 10, which means the maximum I could put in them is 6. 1, 3, 6, because I can't use a 2. But those orange cells now have a sum of 10, which is interesting. I don't know how to... So where does 8 go? I can't put 8 here. This is a 7-8 pair. Because if 8 went in here, these couldn't sum to 10. This is a 7-8 pair. So these have to sum to 15. They must have a 7 on it because any sum of 15 is either 4, 5, 6 or must have a high digit on it. A low, a middle, and a high digit on it. It's just the way it works. So there is a 7 on here and it's not on here. So the other two digits sum to 8. Well, they can't be 1, 7. So they're either 2, 6 or 3, 5. And they're not 3, 5. So this is 2, 6, 7. And that's not a 7 and that's not a 2. Now that means this is not a 6 and this is not a 3. This becomes a 4, 8 pair. That becomes a 7. This is 2, 6, 7. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 5, which is 8. So these sum to 8. Well, they're not 1, 7. They're not 2, 6. So these are 3, 5. No, wait. These sum to 9. They're not 1, 8. They're not 2, 7. They're 3, 6 or 4, 5. So they're either 3, 6 or 4, 5. I got the math wrong and I do that a lot. But the 1, 3, 5 here means this is the 8, this is the 2, this is the 1. This 8 means this is 4 and this is 8. I think I want to be done with the entropy. No, I don't want to be done with the entropy because there's still entropy tricks to use here. 8 is green, 2 is green, 7 is blue, 4 is blue, 8 is green. Now remember, these sum to 10. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is yellow. This is not 1. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, and 9, which gives me a 3, 9 pair in the column. There's no 7 here, so this is 2 or 6. And it's not 2. This is 6. So these have to sum to 4. So this is 1 and this is 3. And there's my 10 sum. 6 is yellow. 3 is yellow. 1 is blue. That makes this 4 and this 5, which is green. I could probably get rid of the entropic coloring now, but I'm not gonna. Okay. So the 3 makes this 5, which takes 5 out of both of those. 5 is green. 5 looks down, making that 4, which is blue, which looks over, making this 5, and this 5 comes out of there. 5 is green. This is nuts, this puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 go into those. This 8 makes this 6 and this 8. The 6 is a yellow and the 8 is a green. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, and 7. There's no 5 there. Now there's no 4 on this, which means there can't be an 8 on this. This is a 1, 2 pair, which makes this the 3 and this the 1. The 3 is yellow and the 1 is blue. The 3 comes out of those, so this becomes 7, 5, and 3. The 3 being yellow, the 5 being green, and the 7 being blue. That means this is the 9 and this is the 7, the 9 being yellow and the 7 being blue. That's now a 9, because the 3 was looking at the 3, 9 pair, which looks like making this the 3 and this the 9. I could have coloured both of those yellow ages ago, by the way. Now this 6 makes this 2, which makes this 6 and this 7. Now the 7 is blue, the 6 is yellow, and the 2 is green. This is not a 6 anymore. Now remember, these sum to 9, so that means this is not a 3. Oh, this 3, of course, has made this 5, so this is 4. The 5, of course, is the green colour and the 4 is the blue colour. This 7 looks like making this 8 and this 7. The 8 is the green colour and the 7 is the blue colour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this 4 makes this the 5 and this the 4. The 5 is the green colour, the 4 is the blue colour. Now, 9 is in one of those two, but that 9 means it's not there. So this is the 9, which is yellow. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 1 there. There's no 3 there. Thought that would be more placed. Maybe this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2, 3, and 4, and there's no 2 in those. This is a 3, 4. So this is the 2, 2 being green. This is the 1 and the 2, 1 being blue and green. That makes this 1 and 3. 3 is yellow, 1 is blue. Now this 3 means this is 4 and 3. 4 is blue, 3 is yellow. The 4 makes this 6 and 4. The 6, of course, being yellow and the 4 being blue. Now I've got 3 blue and 3 yellow, so this has to be green. This has 3 blue and 3 green, so this has to be yellow. The green I am missing is 6. The yellow I'm missing is 6. The green I'm missing is 8. Barbie's added Microbiologist to impressive career resume in only 2022. Okay, I was wrong about when I thought the controversy was. I thought this happened way earlier. So it must have been something else that I was thinking of, and I was just wrong. Here's me admitting I was wrong on the internet. I was wrong, not on the, oh, well, I was wrong. I'm admitting on the internet that I was wrong about something that I thought from earlier in my life. I made a mistake. Cool. Setters were full deck and missing a few cards. That would have been my guess as well, who are still waiting for Barbie to have a career as a mathematician. Okay, let's see what that happens. 2730. That was a little bit harder than I expected it to be, but that was a lot of fun. I really, really, really loved those deductions and the way these lines forced themselves by what was happening down here. That was great. This was so much fun. I loved this puzzle. Thank you very much for setting this one and making it pink. That was great. Mathematician Barbie. Yep, I would be terrified by what Mathematician Barbie would set as a Sudoku. Let's see what we get next, shall we? Thank you for joining us for the Barbie series. I hope you're having as much fun with it as I am. And please, don't take it too seriously. This is just supposed to be fun, right? Puzzles are fun. We do this for entertainment. Yeah, we do. Thanks, everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.